Y'all, this is just the beginning of me building my runner for my chicken coop. I don't know what we got ourselves into.
But I'll be on it always, always and forever.
Do you see it? So I apologize. I don't have videos on how my uncle and my husband built my chicken coop because I was at work while they were building it. But it took 3 days, six-hour days to complete this project. I'm not sure if that's normal that it takes that long, but in my case, we couldn't get holes down because of the roots from the trees. So they'll dig a hole and then they'll come over here and try to dig a hole, and then this won't go as deep as they want it. So they'll have to move it, and then they'll go back to the back and dig a hole, and then that wouldn't work. It's a root there. Then if it's too big of a root, they didn't want to fight with it. So they'll just move the coop a different way. I originally had my coop supposed to be 9 by 12, and because of all the holes or the roots that kept getting in the way, my coop now is a 6 by 12. So it is 6 going across, 12 long. Doing my research, I can get at least 4 chickens in here. I might stay with 3. I'm not sure, but I'm almost positive I can get 4 in here. So I had already started on this side, and I'm like, oh, grab the camera, Portia. But what I did was, see, this side is. So what I did was, even though this is chicken wire is not as strong as the hard wire, but the hard wire is very expensive. So as you can tell, we doubled up on the chicken wire. But down below, we had some concrete we had in our shed. So I decided to trellis concrete up against the base. And I took it all the way around. I'll explain what the bricks are for. I took it all the way around. And I had already did this side and covered it with dirt. Now all I got to do is water it down. And I'm hoping the concrete, once it dry, it'll stick to the boards and it'll seal it for me. So if raccoons, possums, cats, squirrels, whatever, I have read up that everything likes eating chickens. But that's the first defense I have for them. And then I'm gonna lay these bricks up against it, and I'll show y'all in just a moment. I'm gonna lay these bricks up against it and plant plants in the holes so it looks good. But then I'm hoping that will help protect them as well. I still have to put the latch on. I have the latch. I have the latch for the inside, just in case I want to come in here and do some things. But because they were digging so much, it was like holes all in the ground. So I tried to level it out as much as I can, and then I just threw leaves from the yard in here. And of course I need to get a rake, and I'm gonna rake it all the way through. But I did throw leaves in here because it just didn't look good to me. It was like little pocket holes all over the place. But we also nailed it in here for foundation wise. I'm in Central Florida, so we don't get snow, but we get the hurricanes, the heavy winds, the rain. In this area, it does not flood in my backyard. When we get heavy rains, it never floods. But if need be, I will find cover during the hurricane season and I lay it across here if need be. But yeah, so the leaves is just to protect that. There's the coop. I don't think I showed y'all the inside. My uncle had this, and I guess this is the feeder for him. I did order a water and a feeder for mine, but I'm gonna keep it. And I'm taking the bar is where they sleep on, if I did my research right. Because I asked my uncle, can I take the bar out so they can have more room? And he told me I was in for a surprise, being a first-time chicken mom. But apparently the bar is what they need to sleep on. That's where they stand up on and sleep at. And then, of course, they get in the coop when they're ready to lay their eggs or whatnot. I haven't figured out what bedding I'm going to put at the bottom of this for them. But this right here video is really just showing you guys how the coop is built and is man-made. My husband and my uncle did it. We're going to tie up some of the extra chicken wire because I realized chicken wire is really not as strong. I mean, it can bend. It's really not strong at all, but it's affordable. So I decided to play it safe and double up on them. You know, just trying to protect anything from falling in, crawling in, or stretching in. If anybody got any tips they want to help me out with, go ahead and drop them in the comments below. I could definitely use some. Like I said, I've been doing my own research, but I know it's a lot of chicken parents out there that's way more experienced than me. And I'm right here in the city, and I do a 9 to 5. So yes, I'm ready for it. So if you have any comments, you want to drop them down below. Any suggestions I can do to tweak my runner, go ahead and drop them down below. If you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you can see my update on how the chickens are living. The next video will be them in here. I think I'm going to get baby chicks and they're going to be in the house for like 4 weeks. But my next video will be them in their home, and then the finishing touches that I'm going to do to the runner outside as far as the flower beds and the flowers that I'm going to put around it. I'm not sure if I want to put any flowers or herbs inside it yet. For one, I want them to have as much space as possible. Two, I need to research and see what they can eat and what they can't eat. So if you can, drop that in the comments below. Can I plant herbs in the bed? Should I plant herbs in the bed? Drop it down below, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.